P4, problem number 15. We're given 2 points, -7, -2, and 1, 6. And we're asked to write this in a general form equation. So that's what they're asking us for, is they want the general form equation. And we talked about, in the examples, we talked about the point-intercept form and slope-intercept form, but the general form, and it all represents the same thing. These are lines on the graph that have a mathematical relationship. But the general form looks like this: ax plus by plus c equals, 0. And there are situations in which this form is more applicable to what you're doing with mathematics, but it's just an algebraic manipulation of the other two forms, right? So if we were to do y equals mx plus b and move everything to one side of the equal sign, that would leave us with 0 on one side. It would look just like this. Okay, so what we could do is we have 2 points, and so the first thing that I need, we're always going to need the slope and a point. If we have the slope and a point, we can write the equation of a linear function. All right, so the slope is always going to be y sub 2 minus y sub 1 all over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. And so just so you guys kind of know what we're going to do is we're going to let this be x sub 1, y sub 1, x sub 2, y sub 2. And so we're just going to plug these numbers in. So I'm going to get 6 minus y sub 1, which is -2. You guys see where I got those numbers from? 6 minus -2. And then on the bottom, I'm going to get 1. I'm going to take that from here, x sub 2, minus x sub 1, but x sub 1 is actually -7. So when we subtract negatives, we're really adding, and I get 8 over 7 is the slope. Okay? Is that right? Oh, it's 8 over 8. So 8 over 8 means that the slope is actually what? 1. All right, cool. So now if I do the point slope form, which is y minus y sub 1 is equal to m times the quantity x minus x sub 1, I'll get an equation. And so I'm going to do that, y minus y sub 1, but we know that y sub 1 is -7. So we're going to say -7 is equal to 1 times the quantity x minus x sub, oh wait, y is not -7. What is y sub 1? -2. You guys got to pay attention. I made the same mistake that my students make, right? So then this would be -7, right? All right, so then that's the same as y plus 2 is equal to, this is really adding if I push the 1 through, x plus 7, correct? Now I want to get the general form, what do I need to do? Wait for it. Oh, first hour, no one's awake. I need to solve for 0. So I'm going to move everything from this right-hand side over to the left-hand side. And I'll do it all at once. So I'm going to subtract x and then subtract 7. Subtract x, subtract 7. This cancels. I get equals 0 on the right-hand side. X and y are not like terms, so this is going to be minus x plus y. But 2 and -7 are both constants. What's the sum of those two numbers? -5, right? We'll do it in purple. And we'll bam with the bacon sizzle. That's the answer. Any questions?